Hello and welcome to my garden. Thank you so much for joining me again, and for all those that made a comment on my debut video, thanks, that was absolutely brilliant. It has been an astonishing 3 months since I made that video, and that's because I was waiting for a contract and it has been so frustrating. But I've got it now, so it's all mine, which is great, but there's a lot to catch up on. I'll just talk to you very briefly about the contract. It's a contract to rent this place on a month basis for a minimum of 2 years. So I'm paying a monthly rent, and potentially I might have to give it back after 2 years. There's a 6-month notice period either side. I have permission to put in a greenhouse, and I can put in a polytunnel if I want to, and a shed, and I'm restricted on what sizes I can do. I'm also got to maintain the area, and that means I've got to maintain the grass as well. And they will maintain the wall and the surrounding trees, but the rest is really up to me, to be honest. I'm not allowed to play music, so there'll be no raves coming from this place, but I can entertain and I can have visitors. And I've decided to kind of take it on at my peril, really. I know potentially I might have to give this back, but I would rather live and say I've tried it and I've done it than say, oh well, I'm not going to bother because it might end in heartache, because it might do and it might not, I don't really know. So I'm just going to enjoy the moment and hopefully have a minimum of fantastic 2 years here. I've decided to call this my problem corner. If you can see there, the wall's actually fallen down, and they have said they're going to fix that for me, which I'm really pleased about because I don't fancy doing it. There's also 2 trees here. They've told me that they have to come down, and that's because they're pulling the wall down on the other side. I've asked if they would chip it for me so I can use the wood chippings as a base as my pathways through my raised beds. So I'm really happy with that. And also I've still got this god-awful pile of grass which I still have got no idea what to do with. So if you've got any bright ideas, please share them with me. Just a little update for you. Do you remember I talked about the currant bushes and we didn't know what colour they were? Well, I can now tell you that they are all black currants. They are just about ready to be picked, so I'll probably come back next week and pick them, and then I'll make some jam. And growing in between the bushes are these beautiful daisies which I absolutely love, and I'm just going to keep them there because they look lovely. Do you remember this composting bin that gave me much amusement on my first video? Well, there is a reason why I'm stood this far away from it, and that is because there is now a wasp's nest in it. We asked someone to come out at the beginning of July, and I'm still waiting, and that nest is just getting bigger and bigger and more livelier and livelier. So we're just giving it a completely wide berth, and I'm hoping I'm not going to have to wait 3 months for it to be sorted out. One of my responsibilities here is to maintain the grass, and I don't have a lawnmower. So it's either buy one or buy a goat. And as much as I'd love a goat, it's fairly impractical. So I have brought a lawnmower. I don't have any electricity here, so an electric one was out of the question. And I was going to buy a rechargeable one, which was my favourite option. Until I realised that the battery life was 40 minutes with a 5-hour recharge, and for a spare battery it was going to be an extra £150, which kind of put the lawnmower up to nearly £500, which was just not financially feasible. I also looked at buying a second-hand petrol mower, and for the price that people were selling them for, actually it was only an extra £50 if I brought a brand new one, so that's exactly what I've done. I know it's really sad, but I am so excited about this lawnmower. I have never owned a petrol lawnmower before. I'm just really excited about it. It's just fantastic. It's a medium-sized model, and it's not too heavy, so hopefully it'll be okay for me to manoeuvre. And we know that it's okay for this size of grass that I've got to cut. I think it's going to take me about an hour, I'm not sure. And so all I've got to do is put some oil in it and some petrol and get mowing. Oh my god, I am absolutely knackered and I think I'm the hottest person on the earth right now. But that is the first cut done and I'm really pleased with the results. Thanks for watching. Bye. For contractual reasons, which has been so frustrating, but I've got it now and there is so much to update you on. So let's start with...
Go. It's perfect.
Do I have to do all of that again?
Yep. Unless
Why?
you want me to, because how am I going to cut it in otherwise? You
So
don't
can
want
you
it,
not just finish it?
No.
Okay.
It's your opening statement, so you just got to get it right. But you were absolutely fine. If you're going to finish it like that, just say with a quick once round the garden, something like that. Go.
I'm not ready.
Oh, it's still filming.
Hello and welcome to my garden. Thank you so much for joining me again and for all those that made it. Okay, fine. Yeah. Do I go again then?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm ready to go, yeah?
It's rolling.
Okay, it's rolling. One of my responsibilities here is to maintain the grass and I don't have a